Hello friends, how are you guys today? I hope you guys are having an amazing day so far. If you're not having an amazing day, I really hope that your day gets better from here on out. My name is Shanda and I want to welcome you guys to my channel. And of course I want to start the video off like every other video and say thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you enjoy it, and if you don't enjoy it, I hope that you at least give it a chance. And if you guys are returning to my channel, thank you guys so much for returning to my channel. I really appreciate it, and it means so much to me. You guys don't even know. Like I said, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you guys have an amazing week. You guys are very beautiful. Your smiles are just beautiful. Your whole aura is lovely, and I want to give you guys as much positivity as I can because this video is pretty dark. And I hope it doesn't upset anybody, but it's going to be pretty dark. And we've talked about Gabbie Hanna before on my channel, and I don't really have a great opinion of her. I always try to see everything from everybody's point of view, and I always try to at least put myself in that person's shoes and try to see the best in everybody, but I don't have a great opinion of her. And there was a phone call that was leaked by Jessi Smiles between her and Jessi about a year ago, and it is so disgusting, you guys. I can't even believe it. So why don't you guys relax, and this is your trigger warning right here. So just sit back, relax, and we will get right into it. Okay guys, so if you guys don't know who Jessi Smiles is, she is an American YouTuber from Florida, and she has about 970,000 subscribers here on YouTube. She's almost hit 1 million subscribers, and her and Gabbie Hanna used to be like the best of friends. Gabbie Hanna even lived with Jessi Smiles for a little while, and they were like super good friends. Well, about 5 years ago, they had a bunch of drama between them. They had a falling out, and I'm not going to go through all of their past drama, but I will put a couple links for some good videos about their past drama down in the description box below if you guys don't know their past drama and would like to catch up on that. But we're just going to be talking now about a specific instance. So if you guys don't know, Jessi Smiles was SA'd by this guy named Curtis. Well, Gabbie basically was friendly with Curtis and even let him tell his side of the story, which then she said was the same story that Jessi tells. So he pretty much sat there and told her the story about him SAing one of her friends or former friends, and she just sat there and listened to it like nonchalantly, like, what? That's already like, I would never just let some guy just nonchalantly tell me how he SA'd someone, whether it was my friend or someone I didn't even know. I would never like just sit there and listen to that. I'd be like, excuse me sir, no, what the hell? But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself here, but pretty much they were friends, and Gabbie pretty much hung out with her best friend's SA'er, and that caused, of course, that upset Jessi Smiles very badly and probably triggered her and made her relive some trauma, I'm sure. So about a year ago, they had a phone call between each other, and Jessi Smiles did have permission to record this call. I want to say that. And it is just, she leaked it about a week ago, and it is horrific, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to just go through the phone call, and we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to let you guys know my feelings on it. I want to hear your guys' feelings as well in the comments down below. And I mean, I always knew that Gabbie Hanna was very manipulative, but this phone call is just insane, you guys, how manipulative and narcissistic she actually is. So let's go ahead and get into the call. Okay, so first, Jessi actually, she didn't put this on her YouTube channel. She did put it on Twitter. So here's her tweet here. She says, Gabbie and I had a phone call last summer. I never planned to release it. In fact, there's nothing I want more than to never talk or think about Gabbie ever again. But her continued lying about my trauma has officially broken me, and I don't know what else to do. And here is the phone call. She says, as of my November 2019 video, as far as I was aware, Gabbie and Curtis had spoken once in person when she ran into him at a party. So she knew of one time that Gabbie ran into Curtis at a party, and that's when they talked. That's when he told her his side of the story and all that. So she only knew of that one time, that one thing. So let's go ahead and get into it.
This is what you told me. You hung out with Curtis's friend. Curtis was there, pulled you to the side, told you, I'm so sorry I was mean to you. I can't believe what Jessi did to you.
It turns out they had spoken on at least 3 separate occasions. The following is a portion of a phone call between Gabbie and myself, Jessi, last summer. And this here, almost ready for a call. Before we start, I need to consent to record for obvious reasons. I don't feel comfortable having a conversation without it being documented, especially since we don't have a mediator. Okay, so she's just, covering herself. And Gabbie said, yes, I consent to record. I will be recording as well if you are okay with that. So they both probably recorded. And the phone call took place on June 22nd, 2020.
He FaceTimed me right after our first fight because I genuinely, deadass, do not know how people knew about it.
And why'd you pick up to him?
I didn't have the number saved. That's the first situation, was a FaceTime call. The second situation was when we were at an event and he tried to take a selfie with me, and I was like, no, that's not happening.
Gabbie has told this story several times. She has always said that she has told Curtis no, she will not take a selfie with him. And then she tried to say that she just turned around and they were snapping a picture and she wasn't ready for it. She didn't know. I mean, look at this picture, you guys. She didn't look like she just turned around. She is posing for this picture with Curtis, which is Jessi Smiles, her best friend's SA'er. So come on, just admit it, Gabbie. Just admit you took a selfie with him and move on.
And then the event that I'm assuming you have to be talking about is when I was at 1600 Vine, and then he came there. I think I was at Lele's, and then he showed up, and I was like, oh, fuck no. He tried to talk to me and pull me there.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's a completely different situation. That's literally months and months later.
You were at a place with his friends. He showed up and pulled you to the side. I said that.
You hung out with Curtis's friend. Curtis was there, pulled you to the side.
I said that.
You said that as the way that it all went down. I've also been hanging out with, his friends.
You admitted to it.
People who knew Curtis. I think I was at Lele's. They all lived in the same building.
Yes, and he showed up and pulled you to the side.
Guess what? I am allowed to have friends. I'm allowed to collaborate. I can't cut everybody out of my life.
Oh my god. Oh my god, is she serious right now? You guys, first of all, I would never collaborate or be friends with someone who SA'd anyone. But if that's supposed to be if she is supposed to be my best friend, and you are hanging out with your best friend's SA'er, are you kidding me? And then you go on to say, I'm allowed to have friends. I'm allowed to collaborate. I can't cut everybody out of my life, Jessi. I'm sure she's not asking you to cut everybody out of your life, but you would think she wouldn't even have to ask you to cut her just out of your life. That is so. And she's kind of trying to tell her well, I can't cut everybody out of my life. That's manipulation right there. Let's continue.
I didn't even know you spoke to him all these times. I'm finding out now, and honestly, I'm frankly disgusted. So I didn't even know all of this. I didn't know you took
Tell me about you're disgusted. I literally just told you about this.
Don't tell me what am I talking about? I just had a... Don't tell me that, because I just had a panic attack hearing you say that you heard him out.
He said, do you mind if I tell you the story of that night? And I said, I mean, yeah, that's fine. Like, I've heard her side. You can tell me yours. So he told me the exact same story. Like, literally.
I didn't even know that he told you the story of the night I was raped. I never knew that.
Yeah, so he told me the story, and then I told him.
Why would you listen to him? Why would you listen to him? Like, really? Why would you, like, even...
I was getting ready to defend you. Like,
But for what? Just don't... Just say, no, sir, thanks. Like, fuck you. Like, even though she's not my friend, I don't want to hear how you think you didn't rape her.
Literally, I deadass was waiting for him to lie.
Who cares? Like, just hang up. Fuck him.
Jessi, I wanted to fight for you too.
Don't, like, literally fuck him.
I agree. Fuck him. I agree. But like when he said that, I literally wanted to catch him in his lie. But then
For what?
he told me his story, and I told him, well, Curtis, that is literally the story that Jessi tells. And at the end of the day, she was asleep. Like that is what he said. And then you.
Excuse me, I need to call you back. I'm sorry. I'll call you back.
Oh God, I feel so sorry for Jessi, you guys. And she is literally sitting there crying and panicking and she's being triggered. She is reliving this trauma. Like, she went through a horrific trauma, like traumatizing event, and now she's being triggered and reliving that trauma, I'm sure. And she is panicking, she's crying, she's bawling, and Gabbie, her voice doesn't even change at all. She just keeps talking. Like, her voice doesn't change. She doesn't sound sympathetic to her trauma at all. She just keeps talking, and she's like, I heard him out, and, like, I'm sorry. Like, I would not hear him out, and, like, I wanted to catch him in a lie? That is bullshit. She did not just want to catch him in a lie. I wanted to fight for you. Like, what do you mean? You wanted to fight for her, but you're going to sit there and take a selfie with her SA'er and you're going to talk to him about the night that he SA'd your friend or your former friend? Even if you're not friends anymore, like, what is wrong with her?
It sounds like I'm friends with him.
No, I'm not.
I'm story from the start.
I'm just saying, how can I get there?
Like this isn't news.
It is news.
Jessi, that's literally always been what I've said. I've always said he asked me to tell. It was literally in my notes.
Here she says, Jessi and I had an unrelated falling out at the beginning of 2014. He heard about it, Curtis, got my number from a friend, and called me to apologize if he was ever rude to me at events. I responded that it was kind of him to reach out and that I would never publicly go against Jessi or defend him. He told me he didn't expect me to.
Then I said he asked me if he could tell me the story, and I wanted to catch him in a lie, Jessi. I was ready to tell him off and be like, that's not true. And then when he told me the same story, I said, yeah, so you're telling me the same story, which is she was asleep and you raped her. That's what I said. And then he said, okay, well, now you at least know from my side. I said, okay, I'm never going to publicly bash you or defend you. I'm never going to publicly bash Jessi. And
Yeah, right.
And he did try to blackmail me, by the way, afterwards.
He tried to blackmail you or me?
He did.
Why did you lie about never...
Okay, so she is literally saying, and he tried to blackmail me, by the way. Like, she's trying to get Jessi to feel sorry for her as well. Like, well, he tried to blackmail me. Like this, I'm hurt by this too, you know? Like, the manipulation just is insane to me.
Speaking about me that day on TMZ article, why did you lie about defending Curtis?
I said I never ditched my friend's rapist or publicly defended my best friend's rapist.
This was the day the story broke. I hadn't seen the article yet.
So she's saying she didn't know the context of what was going on because she hadn't seen the article yet. She didn't know the context. And then she says, OMG, Vine right now, with a laughing face. And then she says, hold up, where's my popcorn? And then And then Gabbie says, Vine is going to be odd for a little while. Hopefully we can all mind our own damn business. That, make it nasty.
Whatever he tweeted, I genuinely have no idea what his tweet was. I responded with a current Vine meme, which was a Big Sean, Lil Wayne song, "Beware, beware, beware of a woman with a broken heart." I don't remember what he said. Obviously, it had nothing to do with the rape case. So that was that day before I ever saw it. The tweet is deleted because I was like, oh shit, I didn't understand the context of anything about this.
One of my friends, like a guy friend, was falsely accused, and it sucked up his life, and all of a sudden it came out that it was false, and I fucking hated that bitch. So when it came out, like, I said that thing about whatever the thousand, I don't remember.
The thing that she's talking about is when the story came out that Jessi was SA'd, Gabbie tweeted, "Girls have cried are in my neighborhood thousands of times," and that she doesn't believe them and stuff like that. And so she is saying here, do you remember when you said that? Yes, I forgave you for it, but those tweets happened. Saying they didn't happen is hurtful. And then Gabbie responds with, and we can talk about how we hurt each other's feelings in a few weeks when I can give my mental space to it as I promised, alright? I don't know.
First of all the ones that I saw, because I never went back and deleted anything, so all the ones that I saw never showed that. They said, get popcorn, or why is TMZ talking about Viners?
Hold on. Before we go any further, did you guys see that one of these, I'm disgusted right now. Let me show you. Right here, this one right here, down in the, on the bottom row in the middle, somebody said, oh yeah, the prequel to Sleeping Beauty. That is so disgusting. Considering that Jessi was asleep when it happened. Why would somebody say something like that? Okay, let's keep going.
And then I saw the one that you're referring to, which says somebody responded, the actual tweet's not there, so I don't know what it says. Somebody said something about, oh, thousands of women,
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, I remember this. I tweeted this and deleted it like a minute later. Because at that point, if you don't remember, we had no idea who each other were. I barely had a Vine account. I had a few thousand followers on there.
Okay, so she had a few thousand followers. She had 200,000 followers on Vine. And that was only a month before the TMZ article. So she definitely had more than a few thousand followers. She was definitely somebody.
And watching Vine, I said something stupid that I felt bad about, deleted it immediately, and now years later we're talking about it when you and I, like the fact that that's even coming up now, and that you use that as an argument when we became friends 8 months after that, I put it up, I regret it, as a fan of Vine and a follower who was commenting on the lives of 2 people she never met.
Wait, I'm sorry, you can't.
Just like, hey, I let you speak, please. I put it up, I regret it, as a fan of Vine and a follower who was commenting on the lives of 2 people she never met.
Wait, I'm sorry, you can't.
Just like, hey, I let you speak, please. So just like commenting on my
Oh my
life,
God.
situation, our situation, that was what I did. I put some tweets up that I obviously don't agree with in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It was 6 years ago,
Correct.
and I didn't remember them until I saw them again. I was like, okay, yeah. But my whole point of this is, why is this coming up in 2020 when we became friends 8 months after those tweets were even out? So it just shows that you're retroactively trying to paint me as a villain where, like,
Gabbie, the answer to
Oh my gosh. Gabbie is saying that she is, this just shows that you're trying to paint me as the villain. What? No, nobody has to paint you as the villain. You do that a great job of that by yourself on your own.
Your question is you. Do you realize that in your video that is not factual? Like when you said, oh, I had no idea the context. Like you do understand that obviously that's not true.
no, I don't. Okay, Jessi.
Yeah.
You do understand, and I know that you know this.
Mhm.
When that story dropped, every single person was saying that you lied.
Are you kidding me? Is that your justification? Because
Jessi, I'm telling you.
everyone's apologized to me for it, first of all, and it doesn't make it better.
What? Why? Why bring that up? What is the point in saying something like that? That is why. You do know that when this first came out, every single person was saying that you lied. What is the point in that? Why are you bringing that up right now? And like she said, everybody apologized to her for saying or thinking that she lied when it came out that she did not lie.
And so have I.
And you're taking it back by trying to pretend it never happened. If you want people to stop calling you a rape apologist, you have to address the tweets.
Jessi, and I will, but I also
Okay,
have
that's
to
it.
talk about the history of our relationship, and that's what I plan on doing is saying.
How is that relevant to you being a rape apologist? This was the
Jessi,
first...
how is anything you did in your video relevant?
You did a DM, and I basically did a table reading of it.
Okay, so Jessi asks Gabbie a very good question, and Gabbie can't answer that question, so she says instead, well, what is the point in your video? There's no point in your video. So instead of answering the question, she tries to like double down and make it like turn it around on Jessi and say, well, what's this? What's your point? There was no point in what you did.
Public statement and apology saying I should have never done this. It was inappropriate to share private conversations publicly. That is the way that I will stop talking about this and literally drop it.
Okay, so Gabbie wants a public apology for Jessi making that video. Well, I watched that video and I remember that video, and I don't think that Jessi did anything wrong. Gabbie is in fans' DMs trying to make them hate Jessi, like telling them she's a liar and she's not trustworthy, she's crazy. And so how many other times did Gabbie message fans, direct message fans, and try to get them, turn them against Jessi? Well, this one particular fan told Jessi and gave her the conversation, and that's when Jessi made this video. Like, what the hell? What is this? Why would she be talking to a fan? And I also want to say, in that video, Gabbie sent screenshots of private messages between Gabbie and Jessi to a random fan. And this fan sent those messages back to Jessi. So Gabbie shared a private conversation with a fan that she doesn't even know. So Jessi then made the video and shared the conversation that Gabbie had about Jessi with this fan, with the fan's permission, not Gabbie's, of course. But she's saying it was completely I want you to apologize publicly. Gabbie says she wants Jessi to apologize publicly for making that video and sharing private messages. But Gabbie shared private messages between Jessi and Gabbie to someone she didn't even know without permission. So what is the difference? What's the difference, Gabbie?
I want something that says I'm sorry that I hurt this person. I should not have done this. I shouldn't have shared private messages. And straight up, like, my lawyers will not let me drop this without an NDA, because like I'm going to live the rest of my life wondering when's the next time Jessi's gonna be like, you know what, fuck Gabbie, she did do this. I want to expose her again. And like that's where I'm at. It's like genuinely just want it to be fucking for real over.
Let's keep this offline and just sue me.
I don't believe anything about her lawyers. I think that is a threat. I think she's trying to threaten Jessi and say my lawyers, and she wants Jessi to sign an NDA because she knows what she did was awful, and she doesn't want Jessi sharing it with anyone, and she doesn't want to constantly worry that Jessi is going to expose her and tell people. So she's like, I want you to sign an NDA, and you know, my lawyers aren't going to let me drop this. Okay. So Jessi says, okay, well, sue me.
We'll see what happens in court. And then we don't have to bring our followers through this. We don't have to bring our fans through this. And we get to the bottom of what's been, hurting you. Just sue me, and then we won't have to bring our fans into this.
I'm more interested in bringing my fans into it because those are the ones who are affected.
which one of these people sounds like a woman and which one sounds like a child? Like, Jessi's like, okay, then sue me. I'm done doing this back and forth crap with you online, and we don't need to bring other people. We don't need to put our followers through this, put our fans through this. Just sue me, and we'll get to the bottom of it that way, and we'll see who was right, who was wrong. And she's like, well, I do want to put my fans through this. Well, yeah, you do, because you have 5 million subscribers, which is dropping by the day, by the way. But anyway, she has like 5 million subscribers, and those fans like have a history of attacking anyone that she has drama with. They did it to Angelica Oles. They did it to Rachel Oates. They, like several times. So like, she wants the fans to be in this. She wants the fans to know everything because she wants them to pretty much like bully Jessi and just torment her until she just admits she's wrong. That is why she wants her fans in it, I think, my opinion.
But
I don't want your money, Jessi. I do not want your money.
I'm not saying.
I don't want it.
I'm literally saying, like, I think your fans are affected too because this is. I mean, like, I see your live streams and I was worried. But
You should be. I'm fucking suicidal.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You have to continue to do this because I
No, that's why we shouldn't. I don't. Yeah.
Oh my god, you guys, are you kidding me? So Gabbie wants a public apology, and I don't think that Jessi should apologize to her. I don't think she did anything wrong. And so she says she's not going to apologize, and Gabbie's like, well, we're going to continue to do this then. So pretty much, if you don't give me a public apology, I'm going to continue to torment you. I'm going to continue to harass you online. I'm going to continue to get my fans to torment and harass you online until you apologize. And she's like, then she tries to threaten Jessi with a lawsuit. So Jessi's like, okay, then sue me. And she's like, oh, well, no, I don't want to do it that way. And Jessi's like, no, go ahead, sue me. That's how I want to do it. And then she tries to say, well, I'm suicidal. And she literally tries to manipulate her further by saying that, well, I'm suicidal, and somehow if something happens to me, that's going to be your fault because you didn't publicly apologize to me or something. What? Is she serious?
I still have to clear my name, so I have to keep doing this.
You are narcissistic abusers. And you have been for 6 fucking years, Jessi Smiles. I have to keep that in.
So you're telling me you're gonna go on live stream, you're gonna tell all your followers everything about all our past. I don't see an end game in that for you. And that's why I was saying just to sue me.
Jessi, that's stress for me too.
I know that.
Keep going and sitting with these litigators, thinking about the idea of people saying how terrible I am for suing somebody with a child. What I want is for people to hear my side. I have no desire to take food out of your kid's mouth. I know that your kid is in speech classes, that shit's expensive. You're a mother, you're a family. I don't want to hurt you. The only thing I want is for my name to be cleared, for me to feel like my story is heard.
Oh my god. There are no words. You guys, there are no words. This is manipulation and narcissism at its finest. She sat there and said Jessi was a narcissistic abuser. This is narcissistic behavior at its finest. Insane to me. So, I'm gonna sue you. Okay, then sue me. Well, no, that's stressful for me too, and I don't want to sue you because you have a kid, you're a mom, your kid's in speech classes and blah, blah, blah. So she's trying to remind Jessi how she doesn't want to do this to her and how it'll be hard for her because she's a mother and this and that. She's trying to remind her that it'll be hard for her and she's a mother and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, she's like, I don't want to do this to you. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But she knows that if she takes it to court, she has absolutely no case at all. So she'll be told that. So she doesn't want to take it to court. She doesn't want to go that route. She wants to bully and manipulate Jessi into giving her a public apology so that everybody won't think she's such a terrible person. If you don't want people to think you're a terrible person, Gabbie Hanna, just stop being such a terrible person.
So people are going to keep asking me about it, and like if it's not going to happen, then I need to like continue doing what I'm doing.
So if you're not going to give me this public apology, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm going to continue harassing you. I'm going to continue to send my fans to harass you. But I don't want people to think I'm a terrible person for suing someone with a child. But I'm going to publicly attack her over and over and over. That's better. Somehow.
And I also want you to work on a public statement, and then we can work on it together. I want a public apology that should never have been made public.
That's not going to happen. So I understand.
Okay, so then we keep going.
I'm not doing anything with you. Like, I'm not. Like, this is not, you say we keep
I'm
going.
going to keep going then. I publicly apologize for a situation that should have been private. So I think that it's only fair that you can also extend that same courtesy to me, considering what I've been through.
Hold on. Considering what I've been through? What the hell has she been through? We all know what Jessi's been through. Her trauma. What has Gabbie been through?
Me trying to like hurt you or threaten you in any way. Like this is not do this or it's gonna happen. Like I mean I guess it kind of is. But it's just like I'm not doing it to hurt you.
I don't know, you guys. That is the end of the call. Whoa. It's disgusting. The amount of manipulation and narcissism is just insane to me. Like, is she seriously... Does Gabbie really think like this? Or is she just trying to manipulate others? Because if she really thinks this way, that's not good. I don't know if she's just trying to manipulate others or if... I don't know. But anyway, what do you guys think about all of this craziness going on? I don't even want to call it drama because it's not drama. It's just so nasty and so dark. But what do you guys think of this? I don't know. You know what I think. I definitely want to hear what you guys think down below. I love hearing all of your thoughts and opinions about everything that we talk about on this channel. I love and respect everything you guys have to say. So definitely let me know. I will put some links and everything else to other videos about this situation and all of their past drama down below as well, if you guys want to catch up on that. I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. I would love to have you in the family. You know you guys want to, and yeah, I put out new content. I'm trying to do every other day for a video. It's kind of hard, you know, being a mother, and I have a Girl Scout troop, and my daughter is starting cheerleading and everything like that, so like I really want to do a video every other day, but I'm not that great at editing yet, so it kind of takes me a while to edit. But I'm doing my best. I'm trying, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys who watch my videos, who like them, and comment, subscribe, follow me on social media, anything and everything you guys do. I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. I can't even describe how much I appreciate you guys watching these videos that I work hard on, and I love it. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. And next we're going to talk about the whole frenemies thing with Trisha leaving frenemies. I would love to know what you guys think about all that as well. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. And remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, please be kind to each other, like especially with all this stuff. There are so many people out there who are just so mean and so evil. You don't know what other people are going through, so even just a smile to a stranger could change their day and make it so much happier. So just please be kind to each other, you guys. Bye. Love you guys. Bye, guys.